Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Ye and his queen, the reigning queen, Bianca Censori. Yes, honey, we're going to talk about best body, Bianca. Unibut queen, Kimmy Cakes. Could never, okay? Now, I came across this article from the Mirror. They're saying Bianca Censori is Kanye West's whisperer and may be the only one who can talk to him. Okay? Now, do you see how everyone else have been trying to label this woman as a nemesis and has been labeling her husband as a nemesis as well? Saying that Ye is controlling her, she cannot talk, yada yada, and all of that nonsense. The real people knows the deal and knows that it has always been nothing but a darn lie. And we've heard from initial reports that Ye loves Bianca because she just doesn't sit around and listen to him. She argues back, and if she doesn't accept or believe what he's saying, she lets him know and she lets him have it, okay? Sounds like that sassy wife to me. And let me tell you something. Man normally loves a woman that is strong-willed, okay? And especially if she knows how to balance that strong will with love and kindness. And it seems as though Bianca is definitely that type of woman. Let's talk about it. Now, what the Mirror is saying is that Bianca Censori seems to be able to get through to Kanye after years of the public seeing his behavior as erratic and maniac at times. A source has claimed that in their relationship, Bianca truly gets how to talk to him. You know what? Let me tell you what's going on here. Let me tell you what's going on. It's not as though Ye is erratic or manic. I know what is going on. And a lot of Geminis have this. If they're right about something and they feel like they keep telling people and no one is believing them, and then, if their world is crumbling and they have stress and pressure, they will explode and they will be so unapologetic about what they're saying that you'll say, "Oh my God, I've never seen you behaving like this. You must be losing your mind, you're getting crazy," etc., etc., etc. So as such, people may look at an individual, as being a manic or erratic because they haven't seen that individual reacting in that manner before, but it doesn't mean that they're being erratic. Neither are them, are they being manic. It's just that, do you know how they say pressure breaks a pipe? It's just that built up pressure in them and them expressing themselves, and then the people who they truly want to listen to them is not willing to listen to them. But as we have heard, right? If you have been following my channel, it says that we've always heard that Bianca, makes everyone feel special. And I believe that that is what attracted Ye to her initially. And do you remember when I said that I believe that Ye meeting Bianca was a thing that was meant to happen? Because do you know how the universe does things? You may say God. And I believe that God realized that Bianca would be the woman who truly gets him. I believe that is what is going on here. And this is why the two gets along so well. And the two have been playing. The two has been, listen, Bianca and Ye is Bonnie and Clyde, and it's not the first time we're hearing this. It is not the second time we're hearing this report either. It's not the third, fourth, or fifth, and as such, this is why I believe it, coupled with what Bianca's friends are saying. And that's why we have Kimmy Cakes over there acting a damn fool, saying that she wants her man back. She's seeing the version of Kanye that she's always wanted. But seeing him with another woman is now making her jealous. And not just jealous, honey. She's also as angry as a unibuck queen can be, okay? But let's continue. Now, the article further states that one of the main issues about speaking with Kanye, a source say, is how he often gets turned off. Yeah, let me tell you, it's a thing of intelligence, right? Do you know when people are educated to the point where when they speak, if you're not as educated as they are, like in that moment, they will not make sense. But then maybe a month, 2 or 3 after everything that they said, starts resonating with you, starts making sense, like the statement that he made that got him canceled. And then months after, it started resonating with a lot of people. That is what is going on. Yeah, it's not just like book smart, he's also street smart. And when both world combines, that can be really a wealth of knowledge in itself. So what you have going on here is that Ye has the wisdom of 10 leaders, you know, which is something that is very rare. Not many possesses that. And when you're talking to an individual that is at a God level, right? That is those people who have been through practically all the adversities of life. They have experienced everything about life in all its duration. They can be complex at times to the point where they may seem as being idiotic. So that's what is going on there. And that can be where the turnoff is coming for a lot of people. But let's continue, right? They're saying that this is also evidenced by his history of firing individuals who tries to confront him or axing relationships when someone tries to reach out. Bianca, Bianca, who Kanye unofficially married in January. Why am I stumbling over my words today, guys? So Bianca, who Kanye, according to them, unofficially married in January. Not because you didn't see the couple certificate, marriage certificate, it does not mean that they are unofficially married. And this is a thing that the media tends to not get. And this is where journalism becomes a huge turnoff for me, because I want to see proper journalism. As journalists, when you write an article, you should also be mindful of the fact that, the marriage certificate can be hidden from the world, because the time that you got married to Bianca was the moment that he went into total privacy mode. He was away from Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian was the PR wife. She put everything out there on social media. He was away out of that relationship, and he stepped into his privacy mode. And in his privacy mode, a lot of what happened was kept from the public. Even how Adidas, illegally froze his bank account through the court. Do you see how corrupt and dirty the legal system is? Even that, it didn't share all the information. So he was in the quiet phase. So I believe at that point when he got married, in his quiet phase, he ensured that the world would not have access to his marriage certificate, because he knows how dirty and highly manipulative the media, not only just the media, the Kyliejenner clan can be. And he knew that they would have been digging up Bianca's background, and he knows that Bianca's family has a background that is very sensitive, very powerful. But at the same time, I have to also say that it is very sensitive. Now, let's move on. We are already like, 10 minutes in. So they're saying that the people in his circle started calling her the Kanyewest whisperer. She's the only one who truly understands how to talk to him without turning him off. That's why you marry her. Hello? A man wants a woman who can have a seamless communication with. And this is why every time a friend, gives an interview where they talk about her, what you'll hear is that she's very smart, highly educated, highly intelligent, and as such, she will know how to communicate with him. And it is not something that is, common. Not everyone who is educated, who has achieved one of the best levels of education, truly knows how to communicate with people seamlessly. And we have heard that about Bianca repeatedly from all of her friends. Now, as it relates to, Ye axing people from his company, that is not even here nor there to discuss. Because not because the company keeps asking, firing people, it doesn't mean that they are necessarily culprits of bad behavior. Sometimes what people do when you make a work environment relaxed, comfortable, and you feel free, you don't feel as though you're being micromanaged, people can often use that as prelude to slack up and, take things out of control. And people often get out of character. And when you, talk to them in a friendly one-on-one manner, they really don't get it. They think that, oh, my boss is just a pushover. I can just do anything whenever I like. I can just show up whenever I like. And your boss is there watching you and say, okay, so it means that you're not serious about my business, and you're not serious about your money, and you're not serious about your career either. So if you're not serious about your career or your money, how can you ever be serious about my business? And they will tell you that I have to let you go. Not many people are going to take the time out to sit and talk to you because you know what they're saying? I hired an adult, and there's no way I should be sitting down and talking to an adult as though they are a child. I'm not going to do that. I don't have a time for that, and we have to part ways with you. I've seen companies done this repeatedly, and it doesn't mean that they are culprits of bad behavior. But I'm gonna leave this here for you all, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what are your thoughts. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and I'll check in again with you all later. Peace.